Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. He'll try from distance. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini tries to dink it in. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and
he's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Scholes. Scholes powering forward here. Batistuta. Vieira. Platini. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. White did well to stay calm there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Driving forward. Serginho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Well, played right into his path. Lebanon, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That is great defending, so alert. Can he put it away? He's scored! The breakthrough strike! Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Batistuta! Spread it left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cannavaro completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Cole does... And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Baggio. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Baggio. Rudiger. Batistuta might just make this. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aim forwards. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. Insigne. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Scholes. And Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. Chouameni.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cole. And he's being shifted off it. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. White cuts out the pass. Floated up and over. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And it's Insigne. Fiddles it through. And here's Batistuta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Baggio. Syria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mbappe, there's the hit! And it's been given, and another try! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lebanon with the corner, there first. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Lebanon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Scholes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Roberto Baggio. And it's Insigne. Well read, nice interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Lebanon deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Lebanon head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Lebanon carrying a 1-goal lead.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to dink it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Batistuta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Beckenbauer. And the shot! In he goes again! Cole is flagged offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Batistuta. Scholes. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Lorenzo Insigne. Roberto Baggio. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lebanon have a free kick. Seedorf. And it's Baggio. Yamal. Cole. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Syria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Batistuta. Thuram makes the interception. And it's Baggio. Decent hit! No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Yamal. Number 17, Batistuta.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Syria surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Number 21,
Bastoni.
Substitution in progress.
White. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. Great chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Baggio really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No, that's been intercepted. We are into overtime. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe! And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And the counter is on. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a throw. And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Iniesta. Scholes promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a sharp pass. He's found the way. He's had a shot! Quarter of an hour played. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Lebanon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Xavi can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Courtois can pick that up. Lebanon so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! The breakthrough strike!
Lebanon clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's going to go a long way. That's tidy. And it's played in here. Cleared without hesitation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played with finesse. That has not gone well. 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé. Thinks one through. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone forward, and it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass has been well intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread neatly. Jordi Alba. That's good play.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
White defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Lebanon sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores.
Here we go again then.
Hacia y desde
Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Luis Suarez. And Koundé. Messi. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Floated up and over. And they're quick to get it back. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Busquets is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cannavaro. Chouameni. Mbappe might just make this. Koundé. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Jordi Alba. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Xavi. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Lebanon have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lebanon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 9, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 8, Iniesta. El dorsal 2, Xavi.
Hernandez gets a good foot in there.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 13, Wilshere, el dorsal 14.
Shooting
Cambio
chance!
de jugadores.
Jordi Alba attempts a clearance.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Got a shot away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's another good win of the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Wilshere. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that should get the job done. Referee's given a throw. In with the challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Saliba. Bellingham. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Busquets. Oh, well played, well played.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just...
Big chance, must be! Now, can he find a finish? Vinicius Junior! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Lebanon really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Up for a header!
Minutos de descuento.
He can get that clear. Has a look and place it forward. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Pull it. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Lebanon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Batistuta.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gently done.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And it's played in. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get it.
And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Gets a good foot in there.
Lebanon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pull it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's had it nicked away. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Jorginho. Jorginho touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Lobbed in behind. And the finish! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bellingham. For Conte. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. He could be in here. Scholes. Vinicius Junior.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And back to the keeper they go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal finding their passes. No, that's been intercepted. White gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Oh, no joy this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice part. Now the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
There they go, hunting again.
And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. Kante gets a foot in here, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. Oh, super find. He's got away. Nice control. No way through, so back it comes. This might spell danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rudiger is the guilty party there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jorginho. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Lebanon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
Can he put it away? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Batistuta. Chance! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Baggio. Oh, good ball. Tries to get it clear. Dumfries. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, this looks sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kante cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lebanon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. That was always going to be the keepers. This is promising. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Dumfries. Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Stood up well to him there. Dumfries, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Batistuta. Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lebanon have it back and can go again. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta. Neymar. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Roberto Baggio. And it's Dembele. Dumfries picks it up out wide. Terrific header! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Mbappe. That's a good ball played into space. Floated through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Mbappe. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger cuts it out.
The attendance for this match was
Roberto Baggio.
71,898.
Oh, it's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So the manager can make a change
Neymar.
for the first time in the game here.
Number 8.
They've played it
Pedri.
short.
Number 27. Serginho.
Lebanon
Number
have the chance to
99.
go the other way.
Batistuta. Number 9.
Bellingham.
Mbappe.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Coming on the
execution
field.
was lacking.
Number 6.
Roberto Baggio.
Bellingham. Number 10. Messi.
Showing great feet there.
Number 13.
Roberto Carlos is
Number
very much the
19.
model of the modern-day
Mane.
fullback.
Number 20. Vinicius
Oh,
Junior.
important interception. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great chance! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Conte, that's a lovely, neat pass. That's going to go a long way. And it's Scholes. And here's Mane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. White gets across to intercept that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Dembele. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! And it's there!